gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start, and I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart, yeah. Need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the...
ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start, and I've done this 100 times.
All right, Trojan fans, welcome into tonight's basketball game. We've got about 11 minutes here before tip-off. I'm Ryan Turner. I've got here with me Mike Despain tonight. Welcome, Mike.
Thanks, Ryan. I was a little distracted there, getting some last-minute instructions that I'm going to ignore.
Good.
So, just kidding.
You should always ignore last-minute instructions. They're probably never important.
That's right.
Tonight we've got the Trojans taking on the South Summit Wildcats, Mike. Both of these teams this is the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Both teams earned a first-round bye, respectively. Morgan is the number 5 seed in the RPI system, and the South Summit Wildcats are 12. Both teams have had successful years to get to this point. They've played a couple of times already. How are the Trojans done so far on the year, Mike?
Well, they've played twice, obviously, in region. And
what's the Trojans' overall record?
Well, the Trojans' overall record in region's 9-1, and for South Summit, they're 4-6. Overall is 15-7 for the Trojans and 18-4 for South Summit.
Obviously, for the Trojans, they had a really tough schedule, right? I mean, they scheduled as about as tough of a schedule as you could get. They had to play the returning champions from the 6A classification, the Fremont Silver Wolves. They played the state champions in the 4A classification.
Yep.
They played the runner-up in the 3A classification. And then they probably played the team that is probably going to win the 4A state title this year, in my opinion, in Ridgeline. So even though the Trojans had a few losses there, those aren't cupcakes, right?
Well, they also lost to Judge, if you remember, who went in as the #1 seed. So they lost, I think, by 4 or 5 points that game as well.
Tight game. Sid Berry became the leading scorer for all women in the state of Utah in the history. So congratulations to her. I mean, she's an impressive player, that's for sure. Signed with the Utah Utes.
She did.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she did. How about the Wildcats? What's their record on the year?
Overall, they're 4-6. In region.
That's region.
And then overall, 18-4. So.
They can't be 18-4 if they're.
8-4.
Overall, what?
Sorry, there's something on my glasses here.
Let's try that one more time.
They're 8-4 overall.
They can't be 8-4. They've had to have played more than 12 games.
They're 8-14.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, folks. We'll get that figured out. So, Wildcats' record is 8-14 on the year, 4-6 in region.
Oh.
Mike was telling us that earlier that South Summit and Morgan have met twice.
Ryan, I guess we've been told we're going to do some interviews, so we'll be heading down to Tyler Buckway.
All right. I'm here with Coach Matt. Coach, this is obviously a big game, first round of the playoffs against a rival team. Are you and your girls nervous at all?
More, excited. Just it's basketball, and it's a rival. It's in the playoffs. There's nothing better than this. Throw the ball up, let's run.
All right, it's awesome. Coach, last year you were state champions. Do you look to repeat? How do you look to repeat through a tournament ahead of you?
Well, we don't want to get that too far ahead. We got to deal with these girls here. This is a really solid team. They just started off slow. They figured it out and they can play. They got shooters. They got size inside. They like each other. So we got to get through each quarter here tonight, and then we can worry about maybe doing what we did last year. But we got to get this done.
All right, that's awesome, Coach. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate that. Now we're going to see if we can get an interview with South Summit's coach here in just a second. So,
Sampson, Coach, you've played Morgan twice now, lost both. How do you look to beat them this time in the first round?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, they're a really good team. I think first and foremost, we got to minimize turnovers, and then we just got to minimize the easy opportunities. They got some really good posts and then some guards. So if we minimize the easy shots, try to take advantage of that, that's definitely going to help us.
All right, that's awesome. Coach, South Summit is a region rival with Morgan. How important is this game to your team and your community?
Well, right now, it's less about the community. It's more about just getting this first win in the first round so we can try to move on and play in the tournament next week.
All right. That's great, Coach. Thank you. Good luck.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
All right, welcome back. Thanks, Tyler, for those interviews. We were talking about the record for our Lady Trojans and also the Wildcats there, Mike, when you were having a little bit of a lapse on what their record was, but we got that taken care of.
Rude. I
We're
was
back.
getting tapped on the shoulder, I was trying to figure out what was going on. This is a live show.
Well, if we want a live show, we got to have a live audience.
That's right.
I heard that in the New York subway one time.
Oh, you did?
It was funny. Yeah, I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Hey, so obviously the Wildcats started off a little bit rougher too on their season, but they've started to figure some things out and got some wins there late and did a little bit better. The first two times that they've met this year, the Trojans have won both of those games. The first time they met was back in January, and the Trojans came out with a 66-36 victory.
Yeah.
So kind of blew the doors off the Wildcats that game. Huge game by Janelle Blazard that time, 32 points.
32 points.
And Liv Jaffa chipped in 14. The bulk of the scoring came from those two for the Trojans, but obviously we had a couple of other girls chip in there too as well. But if Blazard's hot like that again, watch out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if she can shoot and get open shots, that's great. Obviously in that game, though, too, the Wildcats have Sanderson. She's a great player. She's their leading scorer on the year, has done really, really well. Reagan is averaging about 14.6 points a game.
Yeah.
So she's a great scorer. Broadbent also is in double figures for the Wildcats at 10.86 and Snyder at 10.04.
So 3 in double figures.
3 in double figures, but the Trojans have 4 in double
4
figures.
4 in double figures, of course.
We've got Janelle Blazard averaging about 13.5. Elena Birkland at almost 12. Olivia Jaffa at almost 11. And Alex Trussell at almost 12.
Yeah.
The Wildcats do have some size, though. Most teams don't have the size that the Wildcats have, so it's hard for them to contend with the Trojan Towers down low. But Broadbent, the last time we played, the second time we played, Broadbent had a heck of a game that game, and was really tough. Even though the Trojan Towers had an awesome game together. Jaffa chipped in 22 points, was the leading scorer of that game, and Trussell had 21. Sanderson had 24 though for the Wildcats, but Broadbent. Sanderson's 24 came late, but Broadbent played solid that whole game for him.
Yeah, she
just
did.
really, really well.
Well, Broadbent just being a freshman as well.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, she's going to be around for quite a while, right? We're not getting rid of her. She's going to be here for a couple more years, going to play great, I'm sure. The second time they played, that Trojans did come out on top again. The score that time was 68-51. So that's how both teams got here to this point. They both earned that first round bye like we talked about. On the bracket, if the winner of this game is going to go on to face the winner of what game, Mike?
They'll play the winner of Emory and Delta. So Emory and Delta played earlier in the season, and Emory won 46-34.
And
so
obviously Emory was the runner-up last year to the Lady Trojans, and the Lady Trojans did face them earlier in the year and lost a tight one there. We went down to their place to play that game, right?
Yeah, we went down as the first game of the season, and Morgan lost 59-50, and so I'm sure Emory came out. They probably had a little.
They had a little chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
They wanted to get a little bit of revenge on the Lady Trojans for sure. However, that's kind of been the MO of this team. Last year, they didn't start out quick and hot, but they got hot at the right time. They made a big run into the tournament. They were the number 8 seed in the tournament last year, so they had to take out all the top seeds before they even got to the final.
Yeah, I think they took out the number 1 seed, if I remember right.
That was in the semis, and that earned them a chance to face the number 2 seed, which was Emory, in the finals.
Yep. Emory comes in as the 4 seed this year,
so
and Morgan at 5, so right
one in
behind
front
him.
of us. Yep. So that's probably a good spot. But I think the one thing I've noticed about the girls lately is they've been peaking again at the right time.
Yeah, they have.
We've had a couple of really good games down the wire. I mean, LCA came in here and thought they were going to take it to us, and the girls responded and answered well, they first played LCA at LCA, which is a tough place to play.
It's a horrible
Those
place to
students
play.
are right on you, and it's just,
in your face.
It's difficult.
Well, they make it a fun environment. We're not knocking on the students, but
No. I mean, it is a fun place to play if you are the home team, right?
Yep.
But it's difficult if you're the visiting team. But the Lady Trojans went in there and really took it to LCA, and LCA beat Grantsville right after that, and then the Trojans played LCA again
here for essentially the region
title,
championship.
even though we had a couple of games after that.
Yep.
If we could win that game, we were going to get the title, and they did. They stepped up, and that one was more of a close game, came down to the wire, but the Trojans still prevailed and took care of business and won the region title, like you said, at a 9-1 record.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraged about what I've seen the last couple of games from the Lady Trojans. I think that we've had a good shot at going deep into the tournament. Hopefully we can get this win tonight. South Summit, though, is no gimme.
No.
These girls are going to come to play. Sanderson, Broadbent, Snyder, all averaging double figures, so they've got some players for sure.
Yes, they do. And I'm kind of sad, Ryan. This is our last broadcast for the Lady Trojans this year.
Yeah, that's true, Mike. I forgot about that. I was thinking, geez, maybe we'll get one more, but we don't get one more. This is going to be the final home game for the Trojans. State will actually take place at the Weber State, the Event Center. So we're going to go ahead and turn the time over to Ty Quigley now. He's our PA announcer tonight, and we'll get this game
Ladies
going.
and gentlemen, welcome to Morgan High School for tonight's 3A second round girls varsity basketball playoff game. We welcome those of you who are here in person, as well as those of you who are streaming the game live on morgansportsnetwork.com from locations around the corner or around the globe. Tonight's game features our guests, the Wildcats from South Summit High School, and our defending 3A state champion Lady Trojans from Morgan High School. We wish all players, coaches, and officials good luck in today's game. We remind everyone to please use good sportsmanship. Please rise and show proper respect for the flag of the United States of America as it is presented by members of the state champion Morgan High dance team. Our national anthem will be sung by Morgan High student Caden Standing. Caden Standing, thank you very much. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Wildcats of South Summit High School, number 0, a senior, Avery Snyder. Number 3, a senior, Malia Bowen. Number 24, a freshman, Emma Broadbent. Number 31, a senior, Reagan Sanderson. Number 33, a senior, Lexi Atkinson. The Wildcats are coached by Travis Sanderson, assisted by Andy Woolstenhume and Misty Blazard. And now, please put your hands together and raise your voices for the starting lineup for our defending 3A state champion Lady Trojans of Morgan High School. A 5'6" senior, number 5, Janelle Blazard. A 5'9" junior, number 13, Elena Birkland. A 5'10" senior, number 25, Danielle Bigelow. And the Trojan Towers, a 6'4" sophomore, number 32, Olivia Jaffa. And a 6'3" senior, number 35, Alex Trussell. The Trojans are coached by Sterling Mack in his 4th season, assisted by Kara Birkland, Shanna Buckway, Caden Jorgensen, Candace Noss, Randall Clark, Clark Blazard, and Alan Brooks. Team managers are Joel Gosh, Katie Mae Gosh, and Liberty Pitcher. Our clock operator tonight is Scott A. Duncan. Our bookkeeper is Katie Mae Gosh. I'm Tyler Quigley. Our officials for tonight's game are Mitch Littlefield, Rick Breckman, and Dave Ashby.
All right, Mike, here we go.
Tyler Quigley does such a great job. Appreciate it, Tyler.
Thank you, Mike.
I don't know if he's supposed to say the referees' names. I've never known.
Yeah,
I've never heard a referee's name.
They might look them up, Tyler. Anyway.
All right, Mike, I'm excited about tonight. Here we go, huh?
Yeah, here we go. Tyler's got
Broadbent
the music.
and Jaffa will be on the tip.
Here we go.
This is an interesting lineup here on the tip. I guess they're all expecting Jaffa to get it because no one's in the backcourt.
Yeah.
Blazard does receive the tip from Jaffa. Over to Bigelow. Trojans look to set something up here on offense. Birkeland looking inside to Jaffa. She'll go in there to Jaffa. Jaffa goes up.
Nice move.
Great move by Olivia there. Good footwork. Gets the easy 2. Assist to
Birkeland,
Birkeland there.
I like that. That's a good sign getting
You keep
inside.
a track of stats for us tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Awesome. Oh, got a moving screen there on the Wildcats. Offensive foul.
We know who that was on?
That's going to be on 33, Atkinson.
33, Atkinson.
Yep.
Her first.
Alexis. First team foul for the Wildcats. Blazard will bring the ball up for the Trojans. Passes off to Birkeland. Oh, almost a steal there by Snyder on Birkeland. Goes over to the corner to Blazard. Blazard tries to go inside to Truss, and we're going to get a foul on Broadbent right there. That's going to be Emma's first. That's a key for the Wildcats. 2 quick fouls on both Atkinson and Broadbent.
Well, I like what the Trojans are doing there, getting into the Trojan towers.
Well, if we can get it inside, Mike, that will be a huge benefit to our outside game too, right?
Yeah.
If you're having to guard the low post hard and consistently, it's tough to close out on Blazard and Birkeland.
Shot just
nice
off
rebound there by Janelle. Way to
Yep.
stay in there and fight. Just off the mark there for Olivia a couple of times. Blazard looks to drive, gets bumped.
Nice move.
Takes the shot, just
No
off
go.
the rim. Jaffa fighting for the rebound, but she's going to get called for the foul. That's another key for the Trojans. Do not have Olivia and Alex get in foul trouble.
Get into foul trouble. Morgan coming out in the press here.
I do like the pressure that the press has been providing to us the last couple of games. Against the Wildcats in that second game.
They just back off, though.
Yep, we just kind of show it just to see how they're going to respond. And Broadbent's going to go to the hole, passes off. Sanderson goes to the hole, passes off to Broadbent. She's along on that shot. Rebound to Birkeland. Quickly pushes to Blazard. Back to Birkeland. Thought about the 3. She looks to drive. Nothing there. She goes inside to Jaffa. Jaffa comes across the lane, takes the jumper. Off the mark there. Rebound to Broadbent. Atkinson. Turnover there.
Throw it away. A little pressure there by the Trojans.
I love the pressure, Mike. I
do
hope that
too.
we come out with it and we really apply it, because that gives us some easy opportunities a lot of times rather than having to work so hard for our shots. Birkeland inside to Truss this time. She turns, goes up, no good. Rebound's going to go off of Jaffa, out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Well, they've taken it inside at 4 straight possessions. So
every time.
Why not?
We haven't had an outside shot yet. Inbound to Sanderson. Blazard on her.
That's a good matchup there. I like it.
Sanderson quickly finds
let down
Atkinson
on defense.
right there for an easy 2. Score 2-2 now.
Atkinson for 2.
Nice find there by Sanderson. Atkinson left all alone.
It was. A little letdown there on the defense, transition D.
Birkeland tries to pass that inside, but that's going to be tipped by Snyder, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Birkeland. Turnover for the Trojans. We're really in this man-to-man. I would almost love to see that zone press rather than man-to-man. It allows them to dribble out of it.
Yeah, Livy's got to be careful there if she's
Well,
out
we're
on
coming
that
out.
man-to-man.
She's coming out all the way on the perimeter, right?
Yep.
So they're trying to pull her out. Oh, but she does get a deflection there, and Trussell will get the steal. Blazard looks to push. She pops out behind the three-point line. Looks for a shot, but she's going to go all the way to the hoop. Nice move
drive
by Janelle Blazard.
I love when she does that.
Yeah. Took that extra dribble, too, rather than trying to pull up. Got right to the rim. Sanderson looks to go inside. Stolen by Trussell again. Trussell leads the break. Passes off to Bigelow. Nice pass by Alex Trussell.
Nice look. Assist to
Good
Alex.
finish by Danny, but that was a great pass by Alex.
Well, it's great steal, too. 2 straight steals.
That's going to be a key, I think, all night for the Trojans, right?
Yeah.
How much defensive pressure can we put on them, and can we get turnovers from the Wildcats?
I agree.
And take care of the ball on our end, right? I mean,
yeah. You know, we've talked about going inside, but I'd like to see our three-point shot go down. Janelle Blazard shoots 35% as well as Elena Birkeland, so we can light it up, and
Oh,
that'll open up things inside as well.
They can hit it for sure.
So
it's just a question of which one you want to get going first, right?
Right.
And it looks like the focus right now for the Trojans tonight is definitely the inside game, but that doesn't mean we're going to ignore the outside, I don't think.
Well,
but just like Janelle on that last possession there, she had a three, thought about it, and then saw that there was a lane right to the hoop,
drove
took
right
it.
inside.
Take the easy shot.
Yeah, Alex has 21 steals on the season and last two possessions, so pretty good.
Wildcats inbound to Snyder. She'll bring the ball up. Danny Bigelow's on defense there on her. The Wildcats try to run everything through Sanderson. And
nice steal.
She gets a turnover there for the steal by Birkeland. She's looking to get out of it, and she's going to be fouled.
You know, she did the smart thing there, try to split those defenders.
We got a foul on Sanderson. That'll be her first and the third team foul on the Wildcats. Bigelow will inbound for the Trojans, throws it into Blazard. Quickly up to the front court to Birkeland. Trojans swing it around on the perimeter. Looking inside to Liv. She had position there, but they didn't go in yet.
Coach Max telling Elena to switch sides. Janelle, money ball.
That was so deep, Mike.
Oh, that was deep.
That was an awesome shot by Blazard. Birkeland trying for the steal there on Snyder. Doesn't get it. Oh, Danny Bigelow with the deflection and the steal. She's going to push it all the way. She goes in for the layup.
Got it.
Steal and bucket for Danny Bigelow. Right out of that timeout, Mike. That's 5 quick points for the Trojans.
Yeah, that helps.
That's huge.
They're putting on the
Now
pressure.
they're trapping.
I like it.
I love this trap. Oh, we've got a little confusion there on our defensive assignments. Luckily, Wildcats couldn't find the open girl yet.
Oh, Lane almost had another one there.
Sanderson for three. No good on that one. Rebound to Truss. Over to Blazard. Blazard up to Birkeland.
She'll
take the three.
Oh!
Yeah! Woo!
What do we say? Inside, outside. We wanted to get the three-point going.
Heck yeah. Well, it's happening. Great look there by Birkeland. Good form. Nice three.
That's a 12-0 run right there.
They're going to give a little cheap one there to Danny, but she did. She got up into her with her legs.
Morgan's second team foul. Danny's first. We'll have a substitution. Cadence Wardell coming in for Danny.
Danny Bigelow. Sanderson will inbound here for the Wildcats.
Another substitution. Emery Morrell.
In for Olivia.
Oh, and we got one on the...
Got number 32 coming in, Lexi Fitzgerald for the Wildcats.
Oh, I was going to say 22. Their hair gets in the way. Their ponytails.
Is it 22 or is it?
No, I think you're right. It's 32.
Just trying to make sure I wasn't incorrect.
I'm not questioning you.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
You like to do it off the air.
We got a foul there
on the Trojans.
Is that Truss or?
I believe that is going to
Cadence.
be on Cadence.
Third team foul for the Trojans.
Wildcats look to go to Snyder there on the inbounds, and Janelle tips it out of bounds. Good play by Janelle. Quick hands.
You know, I don't know if they can see it on the screen. I think they can, but Coach Mack, he is so animated on the sideline, and I love his emotion in the game. Oh, another steal there by Morrell. She passes it over to Blazard, lays it up and in.
Nice. I just about went down, Mike. We had an equipment failure there.
I know. Our chairs are horrible. I had to change too. We're all standing. We wore them out. That would have been funny if you'd have gone down. We'd
These
have
are
had to put
only
the camera on you.
only one-season chairs. We thought we were going to last for one more game, and they couldn't do it.
We needed to last for tomorrow, but
now what's going on here, Mike? Coach Max over here meditating. Kara Birkeland's in the huddle, trying to pump up the Trojans.
You know, I think it's good to hear from some of the other coaches, and he'll come in here with about 30 seconds left and give his little pump-up speech.
Yep.
So
tells him what he's seeing. He just gives him a chance to gather his thoughts.
Oh, here he comes. Can't see it, but he's in.
Well, you are looking at our nice big crowd tonight. We got a lot of people here for a home game, playoff game. This is the playoff atmosphere that we always talk about, right? You want to hear people yelling, people screaming. When you start out 16-2, you're going to have a lot of people yelling and screaming.
Yeah, you will. So
Wildcats looking to get something out of this timeout, right? I mean, they got to kind of stop the bleeding here.
Olivia Jaffa came in for Alex Trussell, and it looks like Camilla Brooks is coming in as well. No, ref's holding her off.
I was going to say, well, we're going to have 6 on the floor if Camilla comes in because no one's coming out. Wildcats will inbound on their own half here. Go into Sanderson. She'll bring the ball up. Trojans are man-to-man again. She does a nice crossover dribble there, tries to get to the hoop, but Birkland comes over with some help D there. Great play by Birkland to almost get that steal. Out to number 3 for the 3.
No go.
Malia Brown off the mark there, or Bowen off the mark there.
Rebound Olivia Jaffa.
Quickly up to Morel. She'll drive, try to Euro step. Throws it out to Blazard. Blazard hippie hopped up top.
She's got her
Goes
hand
into
on
Jaffa. Oh, just off the
Tough.
mark. Just a little softer off that back iron, and it would have gone down. Snyder looks to drive, runs into Jaffa. Over to Sanderson for 3, no good, and a huge rebound by Olivia Jaffa. Outlet to Blazard. Blazard's looking for that shot, Mike. There it is.
Got it.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
Has she missed a shot?
No.
She's missed one. I think she missed a little layup, fell off.
No, it went in.
Did it go in?
Heck yeah.
Unofficial stats, we're giving it to her.
Well, she's got 8 now.
Oh, a block by Jaffa.
She's got at least 8. Because she has 2 threes and
Yep,
2 twos, so she got 10.
Yep. Olivia Jaffa with the block there. That's her 45th block of the season. Oh, they called a foul on her, though, so never mind. Excuse me.
She will not get the block.
We were looking at points, and I
was
thought it was the block. And
I was still excited about that 3.
yeah,
I
that's
just wanted to
Olivia's
talk about
second.
that for a little bit longer.
I know, that was another great 3.
I mean, I could see it coming, too. I could see her looking for the shot, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's going in.
Yep. Some substitutions. Number 33, Atkinson back in.
Sanderson off the mark there on that first free throw for the Wildcats.
And then Amaya Rogers came in, and there was somebody else came in. Did K-Dog just come in?
She's been in still. Oh, she did just come in.
Yeah, she just came in.
Second one up for Sanderson is good. Trojans push the ball quickly here. I like it.
Take it again, heat check.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, she had the opportunity. Wildcats are trying to trap.
There it is.
And she's going to get
Oh, my
another
gosh.
one.
She's
Yeah.
on fire.
Woo! She had 32 that first time they met. Can she do it again?
She's 3 for 3 from 3.
Yeah, she is on fire. Sanderson looks to drive, dishes into Atkinson. Nice pass there by Sanderson. Great find. Go right back to her, right?
Yeah, why not?
Give her the ball. Give her the ball.
She is hot.
Move it around. Find her. Morel goes inside to Amaya
Nice
Rogers.
look.
Yes.
Nice look.
Great feed there by Morel. Gets a nice, easy look there. 24 points so far in this first quarter, Mike. The Trojans are showing they have some offensive firepower.
Yeah, they do. The last couple of games with South Summit, they started out slow. It was only 8-9 in the first game. And in this quarter, nice 3 there by Sanderson.
Good-looking shot by Sanderson. Wildcats need that for her, right?
Yeah, they did.
They need her to get going.
A little pressure here.
The second game, she got 24 points. She started out slow that game, but when she heats up, she can shoot.
She's a great player, that's for sure.
Camilla Brooks for 3. Just off the mark. But her rebound, I thought Cadence was going to have that, but
Yeah, she did.
just slipped off of her somehow. Got Alex Trussell and Danny Bigelow checking back in for the Trojans. Maya Rogers and Emery Morel are out.
Can't let them get a shot off here. 1.3 seconds.
Score 24-8.
And that'll do it.
South Summit content just to hold that ball. So that's the way the first quarter is going to end, Mike. What'd you think of that first quarter?
Well, they went inside, did 4 straight times, got 2 points, and then something kicked in with the Lady Trojans. Maybe the nerves, I don't know. I don't know if they were nervous, but all of a sudden they just got hot. They're making all the right plays, all the right moves.
Well, what I loved is our defense transitioned into offense.
Yep.
When we started that half-court trap, rather than the man-to-man, that generated a lot of deflections, turnovers, and opportunities on the offensive end.
Well,
So,
that's where we've noticed is that's when they're at their best.
yeah.
And that's something they've been working on, and you could see that shift right around when Region started or a couple of games after. So, Ryan, we got to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors.
Well, all right, then let's do it.
You know, we can't do this without them. We appreciate everybody's support out there and their support. So we want to thank Academy Mortgage, Brett Mills, Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate. He's been awesome all year. He also does
Takes
some photography work
pictures,
for
yeah.
us. One of our major sponsors, Intermountain West Power Sports. You can go buy a snowmobile or a Polaris ATV side by side. You got one from them, I think.
I did.
And we'll hit some others here in a minute.
Back to the action, though, Mike. We're going to start the second period here, and South Summit will inbound. Snyder will bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Looking inside are the Wildcats, but can't find anything yet. Here comes that trap.
That trap.
Sanderson gets the ball. A little bit of a forearm there on that drive, but nothing there.
Rebound Brooks.
Shot off the mark, and Brooks will bring it up for the Trojans.
You know, that double trap, they're all over Sanderson.
She's coming after the ball, though. She sees that Cadence is not maybe as good of a ball handler as Janelle, so they're going to give the ball back to Janelle.
Yep.
But Sanderson's going to be aggressive whoever she's on.
Oh, she will. 3-on-3.
Nice move there by Cadence. Split the defender, just off the mark on that shot, though. Broadbent with a big rebound for the Wildcats. And Snyder is going to push the ball. She's going to throw it up. No good, off the mark, but Broadbent with the rebound and putback.
Nice rebound by Broadbent. Good position with the putback.
Great basket by Broadbent. Here goes Blazard. Oh, I thought she was going to go all the way in. Truss looks outside. Oh, Sanderson picks her pocket. Great steal by Sanderson. Goes up for the layup and misses it.
Missed it. Darn it. I know she doesn't miss very many of those.
No, she doesn't. It looks like she's getting a little winded, too. She's putting out a ton of energy right here on the defensive end.
She's giving everything
she's got. Get a second foul there.
Darn it.
That'll be her second and the fourth team foul on the Wildcats.
She's going to be subbed out, and Bowen, Mariah Bowen is going in for her.
We also had some substitutions for the Trojans.
Yes, we did.
We got Morrell, Jaffa,
Birkland,
Trussell, and Bigelow on the court.
That's her second
there's
three.
Another three by
I think the Trojans
Birkland.
are 100% on threes. That's her 6-point second three for Birkland.
They're not 100%. Camilla Brooks did miss one.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Another move by Broadbent on the inside. Gets a nice basket for the Wildcats. Birkland brings the ball up. Bowen's on her.
Broadbent can get going inside if you don't watch out. Play good defense on her.
She's a great player. Trussell open from the top of the key and nails it.
The bank is open.
The nice thing about that was that was a good decision, and she was actually trying to bank it. I mean, that's what she wanted to do. That's a good decision from her right there. Huge block by Trussell. Oh.
That's an X-Bomb extreme block by
and
Trussell.
Great box out there by Emery Morrell to get that rebound. Another three? Yeah!
Is that Birkland?
That was another one by Birkland.
She's 3 for 3 from three as well.
Man, I think Blazard and Birkland just keep shooting all night.
Oh, my gosh. When they're hot, there's no stopping the Trojans, and you get into the Trojan Towers. It's
Snyder
a tough.
trying to get somebody. She finds number 3,
Stolen.
Malia Bowen, stolen by Trussell.
That's her
Another steal.
Third steal.
She brings the ball up. Hands off to Birkland. Birkland goes all the way across to Morrell for 3. Too strong on that one, but Jaffa comes up with the rebound. Throws it to Truss for the assist. Great rebound by Olivia Jaffa and gets it over to Truss for 2. Another timeout. Now we're seeing Coach Mack.
Oh, now
this is where he works his magic.
30-second timeout. We're going to jump into our sponsors again here. Gardner Development, STF Electric, Hooked Up Plumbing, all your plumbing needs. Squeaky Clean, professional auto detailing. They do a good job. In fact, I'm getting mine done on Monday, so Connor Brown. Wardell Brothers Construction. Mountain Green Dental, Dr. Ben Clark. K&L Acoustical Drywall, and X-Bomb. And then some of our supporters, Oakland Construction, Right Alch Electric, Bingham's Custom Meat. They sponsor our MVP and give out a Bingham's Bomb. Randall Brothers Construction, Heinz Country Store, Heinz Automotive, Shirts to a T, Lobster Productions, A-Plus Studios, our own Austin Barlow. And those are our supporters.
All right, back to the action. We've got about almost 5 minutes to go here in the quarter. Referees telling them that they can run the baseline here to inbounds if they need to. They find Snyder. Berkland comes to trap. And pressure there on the ball. Berkland's got her caught in the corner.
There's
Snyder's looking for help. She has no one to go to, but they're going to call her for a foul.
Foul on Berkland.
That was good defense, though, by Berkland, at least applying the pressure, right? I'm okay with a foul like that if you don't have foul trouble. That does give us the 5th team foul for the Trojans, so we're getting close to the bonus for the Wildcats.
And that's her first team foul, Berkland.
But I'll take that. I mean, I love that pressure.
I do too.
Catches her right there in the corner.
Oh.
And we're going to get another foul on Liv.
You got to be careful. I like the aggressiveness, but you got to be careful. It's so tempting to get your hands in there.
Well, what I was always taught is you got to hit up, right?
Right.
Rather than down, because every time you're coming down, the chances are you're going to come down on their arm and cause that foul. But if you're hitting up, you can't do that.
Hard. And that's tough for Livy. That's her third foul.
Well, that's kind of Cadence Wardell level down there. You know, the 6'4s, you don't want to come down to that Sanderson holding the ball on the floor.
Right. Knocked out of bounds, it'll remain Wildcats ball.
Let Blazard, let Cadence, let Berkland go down there and try to get that ball. But Liv's showing you her versatility. She's guarding all the way out to the three-point line.
Oh, another block by Truss.
Another block by Truss. Smart play there by Blazard. Holds it up, lets everyone get in position. Just off the mark there by Berkland and then by Bigelow. Wildcats looking to try to push something here. Sanderson's going to go to the hole, pull up and pass it back out to Snyder for 3. Off the mark, and Morrell with a nice rebound there for the Trojans. And she pushes it up quickly, finds Berkland. She goes all the way to the hole. Easy 2. Nice find by Morrell and a great drive by Berkland.
Yeah, Berkland and Blazard are having a great first half here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice steal by Janelle with the quick hands on Snyder. Takes it right at her and gets the 2. Yes, with the left. Did you see that finish with the left?
I did. Crossed over, went to the left.
Man. Trojans coming out on fire, Mike, tonight.
That's 15 points for Janelle.
This is the run that we're talking about that we needed, right? Getting hot at the right time, heading into these playoffs. This is exactly what the Trojans needed in this first half.
Yeah, 15 points for Janelle. Elena Berkland has 11. And then a few others with 4 and 2. So
if you're Coach Mack, you've got to be pleased with the intensity and the energy level that the Trojans are playing with right now.
I agree. So for South Summit, Broadbent has 6 points. Sanderson has 4, a 3-pointer and a free throw, and Atkinson with 2.
Yeah, that's if you're holding those scorers down. I mean, Snyder is not on the board yet. She usually is averaging almost 11 points a game. Broadbent's obviously doing really well, and Sanderson is yet to get going a ton, but that's because of the defensive pressure the Trojans have been putting on her.
Yeah,
they're just not even letting her get a look.
They really need to try to get it into Broadbent and then also get Sanderson going.
Atkinson has a couple.
She does.
And that seems to be, when they found her, it's been for layups. So if they can get back to that, or they could penetrate and find her, that's a great thing for them, but that's just hard to do.
Yeah. Looks like Morgan's going to keep the pressure up here. 3:30 left in the second quarter.
Coming out of the timeout, we've got Berkland, Bigelow, Blazard, Trussell, and Morrell on the floor for the Trojans. We've got Sanderson, Atkinson, Broadbent, and the Bowen sisters on the floor for South Summit. Sanderson looks to drive, finds Broadbent. That's the move that the Wildcats have got to do, and the move that obviously the Trojans have got to stop. I mean, that's where when Sanderson has been able to penetrate, she's been able to find Broadbent and Atkinson all alone or a good-looking shot or a good chance there close to the hoop.
Yeah, foul was called on Danny Bigelow. That's her second.
Broadbent off the mark on that first free throw. She'll have another.
Adriana Fitzgerald checks in for the Wildcats, and then Camilla Brooks for the Trojans.
Second free throw up and good for Emma. Trojans inbounds quickly and move the ball up the floor quickly. Find Birkland. She's going to go over, find Morell in the corner. We've got a trap there by the Wildcats. That's going to go off of the Wildcats' foot and remain Trojan basketball.
Yep. Emery got stuck in the corner, tried to split the defenders, doing the right thing, and Trojans will keep the ball. Nice
move by Emery. Takes one dribble on the floor, puts it up. Mild push, and the Cowhide Globe hits home.
There we go.
Great steal by Birkland. Up to Brooks. She taps over to Blazard. She drives. No foul call.
I don't believe that.
That was a little 5-on-5 crime there.
Man, that was a nice save by Fitzgerald there.
Blazard got bodied up and kind of got pushed out there to the side and made her miss that shot, but no call there.
I like the dive by Fitzgerald, and then it comes back for 2 points.
That's a nice shot by Sanderson there.
Baseball
Looking
pass
ahead to
throw.
Brooks.
And she gets it.
Hits it. Money ball. Camilla Brooks. Blazard with the pressure. Sanderson gets out of it and drives. Tries to find Broadbent, but Emery Morell tips it and comes up with a steal. Outlets to Blazard quickly, ahead to Brooks for the layup, and two, yes! Janelle Blazard with the great looking ahead with the eyes up, finds Brooks for the layup. Oh, Sanderson's caught there in the corner. We're going to bail her out with a foul there.
You know,
she's going to go to the line for 1-on-1.
She's playing hard. I'm really impressed with her. She's all over the court. She's running hard.
Oh, she's giving you everything she's got right now.
She is.
That's the 8th team foul on the Trojans. That's going to be the first one on Emery Morell. The Trojans had her trapped right down in the corner, Mike. They didn't need a foul right there. There was nowhere for her to go.
Yeah. Snyder checking back in for the Wildcats, and so does Maya Rogers and Cadence Wardell.
1-and-1 right here for Sanderson. And she's off the mark there. Rebound to Morell. She goes up the head to Blazard. Blazard's going to drive the lane, go in for two. Yes, Janelle Blazard.
Holy smokes, she's having a game. I think that's her 17th point.
Don't think. We need to know for sure. Add it up.
Well, I don't want to do math on the air because you make fun of me. So I'm going to add it up quietly.
Take off your shoes. That's how many points Chanel has in this first half, Mike. She's going to require you to do some math.
With my toes?
Yep. I love it.
Yeah, 17th point.
We got Spence checking in for the Trojans.
You know,
Blazard's out.
Spence can hit it from three also. She does a good job as a shooting guard.
Sanderson good on that free throw. That's the 9th team foul on the Trojans, Mike. So next one, double bonus for the Wildcats.
You know, 47 points and a half is pretty good for the Lady Trojans.
Yeah, it is. She gets a second. Another free throw there for her. Cadence Wardell up to Rogers. Rogers over to Brooks. Camilla tries to find Morell inside, but Broadbent gets that steal. Nice hands by Emma Broadbent to get the steal.
I like it. And she passed it off and then
deep three. Oh, money for Sanderson. That's a great shot.
I was going to say, I like how Broadbent got the steal, and then she did the little screen as well.
Yeah.
Went down and
helped her teammate
Sanderson
out.
hit that three.
That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Wildcats. That's going to be the 3rd, though, on Broadbent. On Sanderson. That's her 3rd foul, Mike.
Sanderson?
Yeah.
That's not good.
For the Wildcats. That's great for the Trojans.
Yeah, the Wildcats need Sanderson.
For sure. They haven't pulled her out, so that's not going to be backcourt unless
Sanderson hits another three. Oh, back-to-back threes for Sanderson.
If I was Coach Mack right here, Mike, I would put Blazard back in the game, and I would go right at Sanderson.
Yeah.
I'd call a timeout to get my players in. If they're going to leave her out there with 3 fouls, I'm going to go right at her.
That's Sanderson's 14th point. She's having a great half as well.
She is having a great game, and that's going to be a foul there on on
Fitzgerald.
Adriana Fitzgerald. Well, here we go. I think Coach Mack saw that little bit of a run right there by the Wildcats and is like, I've had enough of that.
Yeah, had enough. He's going back to his starters. Azuri Ball joins us in the booth up here, leading the state champion.
Wildcats saw that the Trojans are coming back with their starters, and they pull Sanderson out.
Dude, I was trying
great play by Trussell, and the foul, and one. You're trying to get Azuri on air?
Well, no, I was just going to give a shout-out to our Spirit Squad.
To our state
Morgan
championship
state champion.
Spirit Squad?
Yep. Dance team and cheerleaders.
Well, anytime you can give a shout-out to a state championship, you should do it.
You got to own it.
That was a great move by Truss, though.
Yeah, it was a great move.
And she's a state champion.
She is a state champ.
Truss is looking over to see what's going on here, but Jaffa's going to come out of the game.
I think that's a smart move. She has 3 fouls. Let her.
No, she has 2, right?
No, Jaffa has 3.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's what it showed last time. Remember, she went out early. At least that's what they had up on the board.
Huh.
That's.
I know she has at least 2, but.
That's I think Fitzgerald's. That's her first foul for the South Summit.
That's Fitzgerald's foul on South Summit. Oh, a nice pickpocket there by Janelle Blazard. Birkeland comes up with the ball, goes hard to the hole, no good, but Truss with the rebound and put back. This is key, Mike. I mean, they stopped that South Summit run, and now they've created a little bit of a run and get the momentum back for the Lady Trojans here going into the half. We got 15 seconds to go here. Truss with some aggressive defense, and she's going to get called for a foul there.
She is.
I like the hustle, but not the spot you want Truss to get a foul in, out at the 3-point line, right?
Yeah.
If that's down low and she's protecting the hoop, maybe that's okay, but.
That's her first foul.
Yep, she's okay, but I'd just rather her protect the hoop there.
I'm with you. Malaya Bowen at the line. She'll shoot 2. We're in the double bonus, it looks like.
Nice shot by Malia.
Malia or Malaya?
Malia, I believe. But
I mean, we have the same thing with Amaya or Amaya.
I'm going to say Malia. You can say it however you want, or you can just color Bowen if you'd like.
Well, there's 2 Bowens, so.
Yep, that's why I said the Bowen sisters.
Truss with the rebound.
Blazard going to the hole. Gets the roll, yeah. That's almost 20 for her now.
That's 19 points.
19, yeah.
19
what
points
a
and a
half
half
for Janelle Blazard.
54-24. The Morgan Trojans up by 30.
Woo.
They've come out to play tonight.
Love it.
They are.
Love it. I would have liked to have held them a little bit lower on their score, but that is a heck of a first half for our Lady Trojans, Mike.
It was amazing first half.
Run down some of those stats really quick before we get to our Spirit Squad.
Oh, I can't. We're going to do it after because
okay.
I
We're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks. You're going to see some halftime entertainment by our dance team, and we'll be back with you. All right, fans, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little halftime entertainment and the announcements from our AD, Mr. Morrell. Looks like we're going to have a challenge here by some of the boys. I don't know what's going on out there, Mike, but we're going to talk about some other things. So, as our AD pointed out, we had our first ever state champion in girls wrestling just last night, Mike.
Yeah, we did. That's kind of that's history in the making right there.
Tenley Jones becomes the very first girl ever from Morgan High School to win a state championship in wrestling. How awesome is that?
I love it. That's great.
The girls team fought hard. I think Miss Wardell came in with a third-place finish, so that's good showing by her. And her brother was on the wrestling team for the boys as well. But our boys did really well in the state tournament.
They did.
They took a second-place trophy. Juab obviously took their 6th in a row last night.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a lot of good wrestlers. I mean, that's a heck of a program there. Coach Holman was voted as Outstanding Coach of the Year for 3A. And probably should be if you've got a dynasty of 6 in a row. That's pretty amazing.
That's amazing. We also had the Korth brothers. They took first individually, I guess.
Drew at 113.
Yep.
And Will at 126. Both won state championships. Ryther Jorgensen finished 4th. Some other notable finishes. We had Zach Sargent take 3rd. We had 2 wrestlers in that same weight class. Mr. Crowther, Ryland, took 5th in that weight class. For a second, I thought that'd be awesome if those 2 got to wrestle for the championship. We've had that happen before with Woolsey and Korth.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
And I think we had second place. Woolsey
took 2nd.
There's 2 more.
Jaron Campbell also took 2nd.
Yep.
Ryler Creasy took home a state title.
Yep.
And Cole Kill took 3rd.
Yep.
So we had a lot of great finishes from the Trojans.
I swear we're missing one. I don't want to miss anybody.
We got 3 state titles out of the 5 that made the finals.
Yeah, that's great.
Jaron and Blake, unfortunately, took home seconds. So good on them, and they had a great year, obviously. The boys team is getting ready in basketball, getting ready to play their second round game tomorrow here at this gymnasium. They'll be taking on the Canyon View team.
Yep.
They're going to come up from Cedar City. Canyon View earned the right to play the Trojans tomorrow by beating Delta.
83-54. They whooped them.
I watched that game the other night.
Yeah.
Canyon View shoots a lot of threes. Trojans are going to have to guard that three-point line for sure and not let Canyon View have that many shots. Delta just had a lot of turnovers and didn't really handle the ball against the pressure that the Canyon View team put on them. So I hope that our team doesn't have as big of a problem with that pressure. I don't think that we will, but you never know.
Yeah, and then, LCA comes in as the number 1 seed. They were undefeated in region there.
They played tough. They're a good team. We played them tough, though, both games.
We did. Lost by 1 point and then
won it here at home, and then we played there, and we were in the game, leading the game for most of it until
a controversial call. That's all we'll say.
Right there in the 4th period, and then momentum shifted, and we lost by a bigger margin because we were chasing the game and had to foul there.
Yeah.
But Trojans still played them tough.
Yeah, there's 3A has some tough teams. On their side of the bracket is Juan Diego South Summit. So the winner of Morgan Canyon View will play the winner of Juan Diego South Summit.
And South Summit could win that game. I don't know. I haven't seen Juan Diego play this year. I know they're good for the southern region. They got a 4 seed, so obviously they've got to be a good team.
Mm-hmm.
However, South Summit's had their moments. If the McKee brothers can play like I know they can play sometimes, then that could be a tough game for
it could be.
The Eagles, the Soaring Eagles.
So join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock here at home. Come cheer on the boys, and if you don't, watch it on the Morgan Sports Network. So as we bring out the Lady Trojans, Ryan, just some stats here. Janelle Blazard with an amazing half with 19 points, 3 3-pointers.
And she hasn't missed from the outside yet,
I don't think so. No, she's 3 from 3 from 3. From
Birkland
3.
was 3 for 3, and then she missed one. But Blazard, I don't think, has missed one from 3 yet.
No, she's got I have 3 assists. I might have missed one. A couple of steals, a couple of rebounds. Camilla Brooks with 5. Elena Berkwin, like we said, She has 11 points. She's 3 from 3. A rebound, a couple assists, a steal, a couple steals. Emery Morel, she's had a great game. She hasn't scored a lot, but she's filled up the stat sheet.
She's in there on those hustle plays, right?
And she's got some steals, assists, some rebounds.
She does the dirty work.
She does the dirty work. Yep. Amaya Rogers with 2, Danny Bigelow with 4, Jaffa with 4,
how about
Trussell with 6.
How about Sanderson and Broadbent?
Sanderson has, I'm sorry, got it right here. Tyler Quigley's taking stats for us there. Sanderson has 14 and Broadbent has 7.
Good game for both of those girls.
And then Atkinson with 2. And then a point from Bowen.
That's just it. I mean, you're limiting the scoring to really just two main players.
Yeah, 2 players. So.
And Atkinson dumped in a couple.
Yep, she has. So that's how the points shake out. So, you know, what does South Summit need to do to get back in this game, Ryan?
Well, you've got to be able to handle the pressure of the Trojans, and that's what the Wildcats haven't been able to do so far. Broadbent is open down low if Sanderson can find her sometimes because of the trapping nature of our defense.
Mm-hmm.
However, she's been running herself ragged, right? I mean, she has 3 fouls, and she's been playing super hard, but it's tough when you have to go against Blazard and Birkeland.
Yeah, and Birkeland just takes it in right on cue and lays it in.
I mean, Sanderson's having to guard Blazard on the other end, and that's a tough duty, especially when Janelle's on fire.
Yeah, and she's been working hard on offense as well.
And Janelle's guarding her on defense and applying the pressure, coming after her right there, just like that. A 3 there by the Wildcats is no good, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Trojans. Birkeland will inbound to Blazard. Janelle brings the ball up, crosses the half-court line, looks for a screen from Liv. Will drive to the hoop, dish it out to Birkeland for 3. No good, but the rebound off to Danny Bigelow. We're going to have a jump ball there, though.
That should go to South Summit Wildcats.
Trojans looking to press again here, and Sanderson's going to have to come back to try to help. They inbound to Snyder, though, and Trojans back off. Birkeland looking to apply the pressure here on Snyder, and she does. They go over to Malia Bowen. She'll drive the lane, throw up a shot, no good, but Atkinson there for the rebound and the putback.
That was a good play by Atkinson.
That was a good play for her. Follows that shot, gets the rebound, and gets the easy put back for the 2. Trojans looking to set something up here. Liv with a nice screen there for Blazard. Off the mark with that jumper, but a rebound by Truss. She'll go up, but blocked by Broadbent. She finds Bigelow on the outside. Bigelow tries to drive, brings it back out. Looks for some help. She finds Liv Jaffa inside. Atkinson pushing her, but no foul call, and a turnover there by Liv to Sanderson. Sanderson pushes the ball, goes up for 2, no good, and rebound off to Truss, and she's going to get fouled. Oh, no, jump ball. It'll be Trojan basketball.
Emery Morel checking in. Danny Bigelow will come out for the Lady Trojans.
Here comes Blazard with the ball. The only thing I don't like about the monster first half for Blazard, Mike, is halftime. I think that's going to cool her down just a little bit.
Cool her down? I don't know.
I hope not. But, man, if you had the choice to take a halftime break or just keep playing when you're as hot as she was, you just keep playing.
Keep playing.
Don't stop. Liv's going to go to the line here. First one up and good.
Nice free throw.
Good looking free throw by half of the Trojan Towers.
You know, we haven't talked about Mac's shoes yet. He's wearing his, I can't tell which Jordans those are. There's usually an Instagram about the Jordans, but.
Our Instagram director's been on vacation.
Yeah.
Liv no good on that second one, and rebound goes off to Snyder. She pushes the ball for the Wildcats. Finds Sanderson. Sanderson back to Snyder. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
Oh, Birkeland can't believe it.
I'm pretty sure she went through her arm.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was all ball. I mean, I don't want her to get called for a foul, but I'm pretty sure that was a foul. Snyder will take the first one, and it is good. Was that a 3, Mike?
Yeah, she was at the 3-point line, so she should be shooting 3.
Second one, no good. Truss plays it as if she was in the 2, but it's not.
Truss is like, oh, okay. Do we have some substitutions there?
Thought she was going to get her easy rebound. Yep, Camilla Brooks in for the Trojans. Third one off the mark, but the ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats and will go to the Trojans. Janelle Blazard pushes it up to Camilla Brooks. Over to Liv Jaffa, who goes over to Morel. She'll drive it in, look for Truss, Broadbent with a deflection, and Snyder comes up with the steal. She goes over to Sanderson. Janelle playing defense on her. She tries to go.
Picked her pocket.
Tries to go in the lane, and Blazard will steal that. Pass it off to.
She traveled.
Morel, but get called for the travel.
She got caught in the air there with two defenders on her. Good defense there by
She's
South
probably going to
Summit.
say, yeah, there was 2 defenders on me, not on me.
I don't know. I thought that was pretty good defense.
You did?
I did.
Oh, that's because you're a homer.
For South Summit?
You must be.
Yeah, I like South Summit, but
I'm just kidding. Broadbent with the double try there gets the second one to go.
the rebound and the putback.
Morel goes right to the hoop. That's got to be off of South Summit.
Yeah.
It's either got to be a foul or out of bounds off of them.
She's holding her mouth. Looks like she got hit in the mouth, but.
Yeah. Either that or she's just saying some unkind things.
You're going to get some hate mail at Instagram because you called me a homer for South Summit. And I do. I like South Summit.
Am I going to get hate
you
mail from you?
You're saying you don't like them, and the South Summit people are going to get, fans are going to get mad at you.
I don't know what you just said, but I don't think I said that.
You did.
I said you're a homer for South Summit.
I know.
I didn't say I didn't like South Summit.
Well, that's the way it sounded. I don't know.
Oh, what a pass by Janelle Blazard.
Threads the needle.
Woo! Great find by Janelle. That was awesome.
Yeah, I like when our bigs run the floor.
Good hands there by Jaffa to catch that, too, because it had some pace.
Oh, poor Sanderson got stuck on the sideline and ended up stepping out. Good defense by the Trojans there.
Well, that was great that pass happened because now we can change the conversation. You don't have to make up lies about me.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know
I'm a liar.
I don't know what you were talking about.
Nice move by Jaffa. Good rebound there by Atkinson.
Sanderson drives in, goes up for the nice shot by Sanderson.
Good
the
take
English there. And the nice soft high off the backboard.
Well, I like that she got the pass and didn't hesitate.
Oh, I couldn't believe she got that shot to go. That was a great move.
Yeah.
Trojans content to work a little clock here. Got about 3:40 to go here in the third period. Score 59-31. Nice move by Liv Jaffa. Gets to the hole and puts it in for 2.
I think the assist by Camilla Brooks, wasn't it?
If you're going to give her the assist, yeah, it would be Camilla.
Is it 2 dribbles, 1 dribble? I can't remember.
I usually say if it's 1 dribble, you'll get the assist. If it's 2, usually not. And
well,
I think
we're giving it to her. This is unofficial stats.
Okay. I guess I get more hate mail because I would probably say that I wouldn't give her the assist. But
no, we got poor Emery Morel just got tripped up there. We got Ashlyn Wardell checking in, number 21 for the Lady Trojans. And we're missing a player. They only got 4.
Somebody's got to inbound the ball.
Yep, somebody's inbounding. There they are. I couldn't see her. She was blocked by the rail. Camilla was.
I know. Nice move by Liv to go inside, get the N1.
And she's just all of a sudden caught on fire, Olivia Jaffa. Who passed that in, Ryan? I missed the.
That was also by
Blazard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Birkeland back in. Going to give Blazard a break. She hasn't scored this half.
Blazard?
Yeah.
I know. I wouldn't take her out. I'd keep her in there.
Mazzy Bailey checking in for Emery Morrell for the Trojans.
I guess I would probably get a one-game suspension like the Ridgeline coach.
Why?
Because I wouldn't take Blazard out.
Why would you get a suspension for not taking one of your players out?
They didn't. They ran the score up against Logan, 95-16. I shouldn't even be talking about this on air.
Well, yeah, but I don't know why you would get suspended. You're just playing a game. I mean, it's not.
Well,
it's not Little League anymore. So
the Logan team did not like it, and
nice look
nice
by
move
Jaffa.
By Jaffa. Great pass.
Ashlyn Wardell gets the
bucket.
Great assist by Olivia Bashid, her nickname when she was younger.
Her nickname was Bashid. I asked her if she liked you calling her that, and she's like, no.
Oh, she smiles every time.
That's a hateful smile.
You trying to get people to hate me now?
No. You do a good enough job of that on your own.
I probably do. That's for sure.
I'm just kidding, Mike. I'm just kidding.
You know, people out there are going to think we're an old married couple.
No one's going to mistake us for that.
That's true. All right, Cadence Wardell comes in and spends.
2:26 to go here in the quarter. Score 65-33 for the Trojans. Sanderson at the line for this second shot. She nails it.
It's good.
She's having a great game for the Wildcats, Mike, but I just don't think that she's going to be able to overcome some of the great plays that we've had from Birkeland and Blazard, and now Jaffa's heating up too. But the Trojans have just been playing really tough.
Yeah, Sanderson, that's her 17th point.
Nice pass by Cadence into Jaffa, but no good on that. Huge rebound by Broadbent, and quickly out to Sanderson. She's going to go in for the layup. Gets it.
For her 19th point.
That's only her 19th. I thought she had a few more than that, actually.
No. According to Tyler Quigley,
19.
19. He's 100% accurate, he
I
says.
love it. We're going to get a travel there against Liv.
Truss comes back in, and number 33 comes back in, Atkinson.
Broadbent will get a break for the Wildcats. Snyder drives in, dishes back out to Bowen for three.
Nice three. That's Mariah Bowen.
Yep.
Oh, and a thrown away ball. Nope, saved by Spence. Nice save.
Mariah's a freshman, so that was another travel on the Trojans.
And her
Sanderson's going to get a well-deserved break there for a minute.
And
Malia Bowen's going to come in.
Sister, right?
Yep, come in to check in
Malaya.
with her sister. However you say it, that's fine. Snyder for three.
Nice three. Avery Snyder.
South Summit making a little bit of a run here, Mike.
Yeah, they are heating up. Mazzy Bailey with the ball.
She'll hand off to Spence. Marissa goes inside to Jaffa. That's got to be a foul, Mike.
It's got to be. She's leaning on her hard, but
Liv's got to go up into her and make the ref make that call.
yeah, she needs to.
If she goes up hard, the ref has to call it. But
initiate that contact instead of trying to avoid
But you can
it.
actually physically see her.
Marissa
Spence.
Spence. Assisted by Wardell.
Snyder's doing a heat check for herself. No good. Cadence Wardell with the rebound. She pushes the ball, looks up, finds Marissa in the corner.
Truss will take a three.
Boom!
Alex Trushell for three, money ball.
And the Trojans answer the run by the Wildcats, just like that. If you've noticed, there's been a couple of times when we've done that run, and Sanderson's been out both those times that we've made these big runs.
Yep.
Or the quick runs, but right at the first of the game, she wasn't. That's when Blazard was so hot.
Yeah, foul on Cadence Wardell there, her third foul.
Third team foul for the Trojans. Snyder looks to drive, throws up a shot at the buzzer, no good. That's the end of the third, folks. Good first period of the second half there for the Trojans.
It was. Ryan, we got to take care of.
South Summit did cut into the lead before you get to that,
Yeah,
Mike.
they did.
But take care of what you got to take care of.
Well, they only cut in by 1 point.
Okay, well.
It's still cutting in. I don't know. I did on-air math. That's rough for me. You can confirm that. Just want to give a shout-out to our staff tonight. We got Tyler Quigley taking care of PA and stats. Daniel Mudreau always gives us great stats. It was his birthday yesterday.
We're doing I was going to say standing tuck-off, but that's probably.
You're interrupting me as we're giving we're giving a happy birthday to Mr. Mudreau, Daniel.
Oh, are we doing happy birthday?
Yeah, well, he was part of our staff, and I was
Heck
telling
yeah.
stats. And anyway, yeah, it was his
wasn't
birthday
listening to what you were
yesterday.
saying.
You never listen to me.
I just saw something that was super exciting out there.
We got Dylan Despain. He's on our court camera. Austin. Barlow is our producing tonight, and then we got PJ Williams somewhere down there on our field or our court cam. And then, of course, you and me. Ben Brown's down there taking pictures as well. Part of our staff. They work hard to provide you this high-quality program.
You need entertainment, just go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
Trojans trying to trap there in the corner.
Leah Maffey checks in for the Trojans.
We're going to get a foul on Marissa Spence out up top. That's going to be the fourth foul on the Trojans.
Yeah, that's Leah.
Be the first foul on Marissa.
It is too, Leah.
And Sanderson nails it for three. Good way to start off the fourth quarter here for the Wildcats. Get that three. Trojans battling for the rebound. They're going to get called for a travel there.
Sorry, I was having a discussion there with Quigley.
Hey,
he was questioning.
Okay.
He was questioning me.
Was he?
Yeah.
You set him straight. Sanderson hit that three.
Yeah.
Sanderson will bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Blazard waiting for her at half. She finds Bowen, who hands off to her sister, Bowen. Back to Bowen.
One's a freshman, one's a senior.
Yep. Freshman 2, senior for three. No good. Rebound, Liv Jaffa. Mark that down.
Thank you.
Birkland hands off to Truss. She doesn't go up, but she's going to draw the foul.
You know, Ryan, we got to let our viewers know that we're competing for an award out there, and it's who makes the most on-air mistakes. And right now I'm in the lead.
You are?
Yeah, a close second is you.
Whatever. Are you kidding me?
And then Tyler Quigley and then Carter Thackeray. We've had a few guest announcers. So.
It must be because I've done the most games then.
I think so. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But I know I have the most, so it's okay.
Well, good.
I want to thank our sponsors again. We couldn't do this without them. We're coming up on the end of the season. We are going to do a couple of spring sports this year, Ryan.
We are?
We're going to do some boys soccer games. We're going to try to do a couple of baseball games. Track might be tough for us to do. I don't know how we would do it.
See if I got my baseball thing.
Hey-ha! Hey-ha! He's out. Just a bit outside. Anyway, we want to thank Academy Mortgage, Brett Mills, Benjamin Brown at Cornerstone Real Estate, Intermountain West Power Sports, Gardner Development, STF Electric, Hooked Up Plumbing, Squeaky Clean Professional Auto Detailing, Wardell Brothers Construction, Mountain Green Dental, Dr. Ben Clark, K&L Acoustical Drywall, and X-Bomb, made in the USA. And then our supporters, our athletic supporters.
Thank you, Grease.
Oh, come on. Oakland Construction, Ride Alch Electric, Bingham's Custom Meat. Be thinking of your MVP here. Simmer down. Be thinking of your MVP for the Bingham's Custom Meats Bingham Bomb.
You bet I will.
All right. Randall Brothers Construction, Heinz Country Store and Heinz Automotive, Shirts to a T, Lobster Productions, And then our own Austin Barlow, A+ Studios.
Blazard inbounds there to Trussell. And Trussell goes over to Jaffa, and we're going to get a foul there on the Wildcats. That's going to be on Atkinson.
You know, we might bring up some bloopers. We might bring up a blooper reel next year.
Now, that'd be kind of fun.
That might be kind of fun.
Blazard goes into Bigelow. Bigelow back to Blazard. Sanderson on her. She backs it out. Oh, she's calling for the screen from Truss. She gets it, and she's going all the way to the hoop and draws the foul on Broadbent. Nice little pick and roll there by Blazard and Trussell.
Yeah,
Mike.
I like the pick and roll. You know, South Summit was doing a little bit of that as well with Sanderson and Atkinson and Broadbent.
Yeah, you mentioned that they were diving to the hoop really well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not something that happens too often.
No.
Blazard off the mark with that free throw. She'll have another, though. Is this going to be her first point in the second half?
Yeah, it will if she puts it in.
She
does.
Snyder looks to drive, and she's going to get a foul there on Blazard. Janelle just didn't quite move her feet fast enough there. Should be called for the block. Camilla Brooks checks in, and Bigelow is out for the Trojans. Sanderson over to Snyder for three. Nice shot by Snyder.
That's her second three, Ryan.
Yeah.
Snyder.
That was a great shot by Snyder.
Her 7th point.
She averages 10, almost 11, so she's on pace for that.
Nice rebound by Jaffa. Puts it up and in.
Great move there by Liv. Oh, a huge steal by Truss.
That's her 3rd steal of the game. 4th steal. Oh.
Oh, she just misses that layup.
Darn it. I like to see her take it right to the rim.
Wildcats just out of reach there, and it's going to go out of bounds for the Trojans to have possession. That was a great steal.
It was. She's laughing at herself.
And she thought she had the layup.
That's good.
She's been a little bit quiet on the scoring line tonight.
Yeah, she still has.
But she still has, what, 9?
9 points, yeah.
Jaffa with the turnaround. Misses it, but gets her own rebound. Goes over to Blazard. Too high for Janelle and out of bounds. Well, if you're Coach Mack here, Mike, what do you do for these last 5 minutes? Do you stick with your starters here for a little bit, kind of seal it up, maybe with 3 minutes to go, and then put in?
Yeah, I think I would give them a little more time out there for some of these seniors.
Nice move there by Fitzgerald. Adriana takes it to the foul line, pulls up for that jumper, and nails it.
Yeah, last home game of the season.
Brooks into Truss. She takes the step.
No go.
No go on that shot. Rebound Broadbent. She outlets to Snyder, who comes hard. Over to Sanderson for three.
Nice shot,
Money.
Sanderson.
Nice pass by Snyder.
That's it. Sanderson's.
And a huge shot by
That's her 25th
Sanderson.
point.
Woo, she's having a good game.
Yeah, she is.
We expected that, though.
Yeah, we did.
Every time that she's played against the Trojans, she's had a good game.
That was her 5th three, too, so. We got a foul there on.
That's going to be on Broadbent.
That's her 4th personal foul, excuse me.
6-team foul on the Wildcats. Well, we've got 4:37 to go here. Trojans have a good lead, but South Summit has trimmed it down a little bit, even more than one this time.
They have.
I can do some on-air math.
They have. Yeah, I think it would be.
Instead of 30, it's 21.
Yeah. Oh.
What do you think the Trojans need to do to close it out here, though?
You know, I'd be patient on offense and just kind of work the ball around. Maybe if I was a coach, I might give them one more minute to those starters and then bring them out and give them a nice tribute here for the last home game.
Yeah, especially for those seniors, right?
Yeah.
Blazard, Truss.
Bigelow and Spence, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Blazard goes into Truss. Joppa's going to go down on it. Doesn't get it. Snyder's going to get it, but Joppa's going to tie her up.
And it's Morgan ball.
Good hustle there by Liv to get down on the floor and get dirty there to get that ball.
Yeah.
Into the corner for three. No good for Blazard.
Rebound by Bowen.
She gets it over to Snyder. Snyder looks to push. And foul on Blazard. That's going to be the 6th-team foul against the Trojans.
Rosie Pence checking into the game for the Trojans. Looks like Janelle's going to take a rest.
Well, I know there's 4 minutes still to go in this game, Mike, but I think my player of the game definitely has to be Janelle Blazard.
Yeah, for the Trojans, I would agree. And then
Sanderson for the Wildcats, for sure. Blazard was just controlling the game tonight so well. Made some great passes, but huge from the three-point line in that first half. I mean, you dump in 19 in one half. That's impressive.
That is impressive. 3 threes.
She'll probably finish the game with, what, 20 points? But
yeah, I have her for 20. But
so not a lot of scoring in that second half, but that's not when the Trojans needed it. She did it exactly when they needed it.
Yeah, she did.
Early and often. Titus checking in for the Trojans.
Yeah, Titus.
Like giving some of the younger underclassmen some time here. Sanderson again for three. Nails it.
28 points for Sanderson.
She did everything she could, Mike, tonight, but it's going to be not enough for the Wildcats. But, I mean, she played her heart out.
She has. 6 threes for her.
She's been awesome on the offense, but
Ryan, we got a little.
She drew the toughest straw on defense, and
she has. Yep.
And the Trojans were all over her too.
Want to remind our viewers tonight we are going to have some interviews after the game with some of our players, and stick around for that. We want to do it with the last home game here.
Rebound by Rosie Pence, but it's going to be a double dribble. Yeah, you get extra time tonight, right, Mike?
Yep. We're working overtime for you, our viewers.
Stick around. You'll get to hear some fun things. Hear some of the girls' thoughts directly from them. Still have 2:55 to go here in this game, so it's not over yet, but Trojans with a 20-point lead here. Sanderson takes the turnaround jumper, no good, and a rebound to Truss. Up ahead to Brooks, over to Blazard for three. Oh, too strong.
Yeah, halftime cooled her off, Ryan.
Well, yeah, I think it did. But she just hasn't taken a lot of shots here in the second half either. So
well, she hasn't
to
had
find that rhythm again,
yeah,
just might take a minute. Oh, great play by Truss to come behind
and
get that block.
An extreme X-bomb block. That's her third block of the game as well.
Sanderson almost got the steal there on Blazard. Oh. Nice move by Janelle. Blazard gets the two. Sanderson's tired, Mike. She has played a heck of a game tonight, but she's just kind of wore out. Snyder with a great move, goes to the hoop, gets the two. And an and one opportunity.
Foul's on Brooks. Amy Morrell checking back in. Titus will come out.
Sanderson's going to get a break here for the Wildcats. Nope.
No,
she's just talking to her coach.
Talking to coach, who I believe is her father, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't even know that for sure.
Yeah, coach is Travis Sanderson. So
okay.
Timeout Wildcats here.
Well, we got 2 minutes to go here in this game, Mike. If you're Coach Mack, what do you do?
Just settle down, take it easy. Enjoy the moment.
Work some clock, right? Make those possessions last.
So if we
don't take a lot of quick shots.
No, so I think we can safely say Morgan's won this game.
Gonna move on.
So again, they'll play the winner of Emory and Delta. We tried to look that up, but we can't find anything online.
Usually they don't report the scores a lot. Sometimes they might, give you a halftime score on Des News, but a lot of times it's hard to find those in-game scores.
So Morgan will play on the 24th, which is...
I'll bet that game's on Centricom. Maybe you ought to pull it up.
It's the 24th, and it says it's a 9 p.m. game. It's a quarterfinals. It's going to be at Weber State, it says.
9 p.m., huh?
9:10 tip-off.
Jeez, that's past my bedtime.
I know, mine too. So, yeah, the 24th next Friday, if they win that. So the tournament's next weekend.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. At Weber State.
At Weber State.
Boys will play on Thursday if they make it there.
If they make it there. We'll have that game tomorrow on the Morgan Sports Network.
Oh, a nice screen there by Emery Morrell. This is where we want to take some time off the clock, right?
Yeah.
Work it.
Just work it around.
But if you can go to the hoop like that, you should. Camilla's off the mark, though, but a nice rebound by Truss. Hands it out to Blazard. Blazard calls for the screen. Does a little roll there, but we're going to have
a timeout.
A timeout here by Coach Mack.
I think he's going to take some his starters out.
Well, we've got a 78-59 game here for the Trojans. Real offensive game for both teams. I mean, both teams are above their scoring average for the year. Trojans by quite a bit over their average.
Yes, they are.
Played a really good game defensively in that first half. Held the Wildcats to not very many opportunities. And Janelle Blazard was on fire from the start of this game. Coach Mack doesn't pull people out yet, but probably will look to here soon. Goes into Blazard. She's going to drive. She looked to dish it off, but couldn't find Truss. She goes up top to Marissa Spence. Marissa over to Bigelow for three. Thought about it. No good. Doesn't take it. Goes inside to Truss. No good on that jumper, but Blazard with the rebound. She's also no good. Truss on the rebound. She gets it up for two. 2 points, Alex Trussell. And we're going to get a foul up top by the Trojans. That's going to be a shooting foul. The 8th team foul on the Trojans, so we'll have the Wildcats shooting 1-on-1 here for Snyder. Amaya Rogers checks in for Rozzy Pence. Snyder good on the first free throw. Here comes the second. It's up and good. Blazard pushes the ball, finds Spence. Spence dribbles up top, hands back to Blazard. They're still being aggressive here, trying to go to the basket, trying to get Truss some points. No good, she gets her own rebound. Out to Bigelow. Rebound off to Bowen. She tries to go to Sanderson, but it's still by Blazard. Goes to the hoop. And we're going to get a traveling call on her. And now your substitution comes for the Trojans, right?
Yeah.
There's a chance to give Blazard and Trussell a big yell, and the crowd obliges. Sanderson looks inside to Bowen. She goes up for the shot. It's deflected and out of bounds off of her. Will be Trojan basketball with 26 seconds to go. Berkland brings the ball up for the Trojans. Snyder applies the pressure. Trojans just trying to dribble out the clock here. Maya Rogers goes up with that shot, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds and go off of her for the Wildcats to have possession. Snyder with a long three, just off the mark. That's how your ball game's going to end. 80-61 for the Trojans, Mike.
Yeah, great game, and like we said, Regan, I don't know how they say it, Sanderson, she had 28 points, 6 threes. She had a heck of a game. You know, as well as Snyder ended up with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Broadbent had 10 points. Atkinson for your Lady Trojans. Janelle ended up with 22 points. Elena with 13 points. Jaffa ended up with 12, 13 points, and Trussell with 8, 11 points, had a 3 in there. I think she almost had a double-double. I think it was 9 rebounds I had. She had 4 steals, though, and 3 blocks.
Well, it looks like there's going to be a presentation here by our AD, Mr. Morrell.
It's presenting the Region 13 Championship Trophy.
Girls are excited about that.
Yes, they are. So that's good.
Oh, kissing the trophy. I like it.
Kissing it. Well, we are going to take it downstairs here in a minute and have a couple of interviews with Coach Mack and a few of our seniors.
Before those interviews, I just want to say, Mike, it's been a pleasure doing the games with you this year. Appreciate all of your hard work and effort for the girls and on behalf of the Morgan Sports Network. I've loved it. I've had super fun the whole year.
Well, me
I'm
as well.
I'm super proud of these girls, too.
Yeah.
I mean, they put out a ton of effort this year and have worked hard, and it's awesome to see them get that win and be able to go on to state and take on some teams here at the Weber State D Event Center. So I'm happy for all of them. Been impressed by the way they've played all year long. Tonight was no exception. I mean, they came out. I loved the intensity they brought, the energy they brought, especially Janelle. That was a fun game for them, especially in the first half, and a great win for the Trojans.
It was. And Ryan, thank you for all your hard work, volunteering to come do these games with us. I mean, you've done wrestling games, you've done boys basketball away with me, girls basketball. You've just been a stalwart, hard worker for us, so I want to say thanks to you. I've enjoyed it as well, so it's been fun. And
Looks
again,
like,
I just wanted to thank all of our viewers and supporters and sponsors out there. Looks like we're going to go down to Tyler Buckway. Are you ready for him? Here we go.
All right, I'm here with Alex Trussell of Truss. You balled out tonight, got lots of rebounds, got a lot of points, multiple blocks. How do you feel after this game?
I think we worked hard. We've been waiting for these games for our whole life, and we worked as a team, and it was just awesome.
All right, that's great. Thank you. Next. Next, there we go. Janelle, you played great tonight. This is second round game of playoffs, your senior year. How do you feel about it?
I feel great. I think we're definitely got a shot. We're working hard.
All right, there we go. We heard her. We're going to win state this year. From the words of Janelle. All right, thank you. Danny, how do you feel about the team this year and how you guys are all playing?
I think we're doing really well. It's just amazing how good a family we are, and it's been a long time coming, and it's sad it's going to be over, but I love the girls, and I'm so grateful for the team that we have.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much. Good job today. All right, one more. All right, you're new here to school. How do you feel about our team and its chemistry and being here?
I actually really love it a lot. It's a lot better than my